Well, you might not think much of bats flying over your head at night, or maybe you do, but believe it or not, they play a huge role in the ecosystem. WFMY News 2's Christian Morgan spoke to an expert at the Greensboro Science Center to get the scoop.
She hears things that we can't hear.
And then those individual chirping sounds represents the bats.
Lindsay Zarecki is the VP of Conservation and Research at the Greensboro Science Center. She runs all of the Greensboro Science Center's programs for restoration and conservation of native species. And her favorite,
bats, mainly insectivorous bats that you would find here in North America.
Lindsay says there's a direct line of connection to having a happy and healthy habitat for humans that also works for animals like bats. They stabilize the environment and make it a better place to be. And it even goes further than that.
On a much larger scale, it's really important for things like agriculture. You don't have to use pesticides. You have bats. And that's the ecosystem role that they play.
Lindsay studies the bats in our local area, listening for certain species and their interactions with each other. She says bats or rodents communicate with ultrasonic sound, very high pitches which often aren't heard by the human ear, and she uses a special tool to capture those sounds.
It's just a recorder, and that's what it does is it records sound, but we attach it to an ultrasonic omnidirectional microphone. Any ultrasonic noise is going to be captured and recorded onto this recorder.
Each of those calls recorded can tell Lindsay something different about what the bats are doing and what kind of bats that they are.
A lot of the work we do is seeing what's there.
All of those bits of information can help us build a better ecosystem to live in and can even help in planning construction projects.
This new park is going to be built. We're trying to figure out how do we design it to best meet the needs of the animals here. We know what kind of water and how close they need it. Do they need edge? What kind of trees do they prefer? Where do they live? We have that information.
Lindsay says there's so much about our world that's science-based and encourages folks to really get in to STEM careers.
And if we don't have the knowledge, we can't make change for the better. And so we need more people out there searching for those answers.
She says all it takes is a passion for our earth and the ecosystem, some persistence, and getting your hands a little dirty.
We want to have people who have hands-on experience put the work into it, and suddenly doors will open.